What's good, YouTube? We back with another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Justice and I'm a video game reseller. So I got y'all on another little pickup vlog with me, man. Slide in like a cool little 30 minutes from me, pick up this nice little bundle from Marketplace. What's it called? Excuse me, I keep making these videos in the whip, but I'm actually in between my jobs right now. I just got off work at the high school, so now I'm ready to scoop this up and then head to head to my second little job, tutoring. And actually, I'm on a crazy time crunch because I have to hit the post office. I got like five or six items need to go out today, so hopefully we got enough time for that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit y'all when I get to the pickup spot. All right, so checking back in, we were able to scoop up this nice little wee jackpot right there. And interesting story, a lot of those games actually weren't even in the listing, so I'm super excited. He said it came with more games than was in the picture, but I wasn't about to ask this man a million questions since it was already listed at a pretty good price. Like, I didn't want to annoy him, and I knew I would make some money regardless. But to my surprise, they were actually some really good titles, like not any like shovelware. To be honest, the extra games might be better than the stuff that he posted. So since I'm driving, I'm not gonna wrap y'all up too much. I'm gonna get up with y'all once I'm off work and I can really break everything down. All right, so here we are back in the workstation. Gonna give y'all a real quick look at everything we got. So boom, a whole bin full of really good Wii games, as well as some controllers and other accessories. If y'all seen the last video, you know we just got another one of these guitars just a couple of days ago. But like I was saying before, these are always a really good pickup. This one has some little errors in the paint, so that should probably bring the value down a little bit, but should still be able to get like $40 to $50 for this one. So nice pickup right there. And as y'all can see, there's no actual system with this bundle. So let me get into that. It did come with the console, but unfortunately I had a bit of a traumatic experience with that joint. So upon just picking it up, once I got down here, like looking at everything closer, that joint was absolutely filthy. And when I picked it up, I heard this like rattling in it, right? So I was like, hold on, like how could something like get inside the console, like have all this stuff moving around? So boom, I look at it a little closer, looking at the fan, and bro, it is some dead like bugs inside this joint, bro. And I like immediately freaked out because I had already brought this in my crib, like looked up what I could do, put that shit outside. And what it recommended me to do was I put that joint in like a plastic bag, right? And just dumped alcohol all over that joint and sealed it back up. So I was gonna throw this shit away regardless. Like, bro, I'm not dealing with no infested console, like, especially with a Wii. Like, that joint's only worth like 40, 50 bucks. Like, I'd rather just throw that joint away than try to deal with like cleaning that shit out. But the reason I still did the little test is I wanted to make sure it was none like still alive in that joint. You see what I'm saying? Because I had already brought it in my house. So luckily there was no live ones that I could see. They would have ran out or got to like scattering out of the console with the alcohol being poured on them. So thankfully I did not bring no infestation into my crib, praise God. But like I was saying before, I actually got really lucky with this bundle. So me losing out on the little 40, 50 bucks on the console, I am not tripping about. So like I was saying in the first clip, a lot of these games actually weren't posted. I'm gonna try and include the original listing, but I sorted them out already. These from Crash Down is the ones that I could see in the picture, right? That I knew I was getting. So dude had posted the whole lot for $50, right? He had originally, I saw it when it first went up, he wanted $200, which was a little bit steep, but I guess he was really pressed to get rid of it because he updated the listing and talking about it must go, I'm moving, like I'll take $50 for it, right? So I seen that, I hit bro up like, yo, like I definitely want this, but I'm at work, like I could slide at like 215, right? If you just hold it for me, right, I'll pay up a little bit. So once he seen that, I don't know if he just like made a mistake, but he real quick tried to change the listing from $50 to $100, right? And then he gonna message me back like, how about 125? And then I hold it till you get off work. And I was like, oh bro, like I thought you meant like off the original price, or that's what I was referring to. Like I'm sure somebody else gonna pick this joint up, you know what I'm saying? Like good luck with it. And then he was like, oh, well, how about $80 and I hold it for you? So I was like, sounds like a bet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start breaking all the games down. First off, I want to go over these loose disc games right here. Funny story, these were actually all just bonus games. Like they was inside these cases just chilling. They are pretty much all in pretty rough shape. I did test them all and they all are working, but from just bouncing around in the cases not secured, I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of this wear came from. But first off, we got Crash of the Titans. This was actually inside this game right here. So another little $10 bonus. Was happy to see that. Next, we got a few Guitar Hero games that were in like these cases. We got Van Halen. Now, all the games like this, like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, the ones that are like catered to a specific band are usually really expensive. Like this one I think is like $30 or $35. Now it is in rough shape, but I tested it, it booted up just fine, so should be able to get like still 25 to 30 bucks if I price it down for the condition. Guitar Hero 5, I forget how much this one is, maybe like 20 bucks, but tested, working. Was in another Guitar Hero case. This one was really weird. It was in this. It just had 2 copies of the same game, but not really worth much. Gonna toss that to the side. And then, my bad, y'all. The phone just randomly stopped recording. But like I was about to say, we got new Super Mario Bros. Excited about this one because it's a really fast mover. Sold a couple of these in the past like month or so. Should be able to get like 20 bucks for it. And this one was actually inside the Mario Kart case. Didn't think I was going to be getting either of those games. So together, that's like a $50 bonus. You know, can't beat that. But I'm going to actually start breaking down all the complete games. So let me just get them stacked up a little different so it's easier to go through. We got on the left all the games I knew I was going to get. And then all the surprises right here on the right. And as y'all can see, it's even a bigger stack and the content is much better titles. But nevertheless, let's go over these ones really fast. We got Crash Mind Over Mutant, complete in box. Now, I'm actually a huge Crash fan, or growing up, this was like my favorite series. But never played these ones where they switched up his design. And it's probably going to stay like that. But moving on, worthless game. I think this is like Family Feud, another like $3, $4 title. Guitar Hero World Tour. Now this one, actually, it got 2 of the same disc in it, like I was saying. I just kind of ran out of sleeves, so I didn't put one of these in one. But actually, I can't remember which one, but one of these doesn't work. I tested them, and it was the only game I couldn't seem to get to boot up. But whichever one does work, throw that in the complete box. That's gonna be like probably like 15 bucks. So nice one right there. The SmackDown joint's like $7. Rayman like 10. This one y'all had seen me pick up a complete version a few days ago. This one does not have the manual, so I'll have to price that down a little bit, but still be able to get like $20, $22 maybe for that. And then worthless Endless Ocean. I was surprised. This is like a $10 game. I had this back in the day. I think I sold it for like $2. It wasn't worth anything at the time. But Scooby-Doo, another $10 game right here, complete in box. and then another SmackDown game worth like $6 or $7 like the other one. So got those out the way. Nothing too crazy, but definitely a couple decent pickups right there. So moving on to the real bread and butter of this lot. Like I was saying, I didn't know any of these games were going to be included, but I'm honestly glad it worked out like that, because if he would have posted up that same lot or with the same price and these included, somebody would have snagged that joint way before I got the chance to. So thankful for that. First up, we got Wii Sports, definitely an essential. Completing box, well, completing sleeve. I've sold a couple of these in the last month for like 20 bucks, loose disc. So should be able to get a little bit more for this one since it is complete. Next up, we got probably the most expensive game in here, Guitar Hero Metallica. This one, like I was saying about those like band specific junks, this one's like $30 to $40. I think closer to 40. So it is complete. Little bit of rough shape, got some scratches, but still works. Should be able to get a decent penny for that. Then we got 007 GoldenEye. I forget how much this is. I think like close to $10, maybe a little bit less. Then Sonic Sega All-Stars. Sold this a few weeks ago for like $8. So a decent pickup. Probably the fastest mover of this lot, Mario Kart Wii. Should be able to post this up and get like $30 almost instantly. It's complete in box. Maybe I could get a little bit more. I forget what this disc looked like, but it does work. So yeah, really good game right there. Another game y'all see me pick up last video, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. This one doesn't have the manual. Yep, so gotta price it down a bit. Maybe like $11, $12 game. Donkey Kong Country Returns, another big AAA game. Or I don't know if AAA is the right term with these, but first party game, I should say. Donkey Kong Country Returns. This goes for like $10 to $12. Never played this, but I heard it's pretty fun. But let's see if there's anything else worth. Oh, here we go. We got Guitar Hero Legends of Rock. This is one that I think one of these loose games came in, but this one is complete in box. But as y'all can see, this case is absolutely filthy, bruh. The insert is water damaged as well, bruh. Like, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like, I might end up just selling it loose disc, because I'm not sending nobody nothing that looks like this. But nevertheless, should be able to get like $10 for that. And then the rest of these are pretty common. Need for Speed is a decent one, but most of these are like $5 or less. So not even going to get into those. But as y'all can see, we got a lot of value across all these games. And most of that's coming from stuff I had no idea I was going to be getting. So praise God for that. Real quick, before I finish off the video, just wanted to give y'all a final breakdown of all the numbers. So like I said, we paid a total of $80 for everything that you see right here. And it's a total of 31 games. So if we just base the pricing off that, that breaks down to a little bit over $2.50 a piece. So can't beat that at all. Price charting got all these together coming at a little bit over 300. So some excellent profit margins right there. Especially when you consider that I should be able to get like 70 to 100 more dollars for the guitar and then these controllers right here. So super excited about this deal. So even though we did unfortunately have to scrap the console, we're going to be walking away with over $400 in total value. So that's $320 after cost of goods sold. And when we factor in eBay fees, shipping materials, ads I'm gonna have to run, it should come out to conservatively a little bit over $250. So, you know, that's not bad at all for, I'd say, about the 2 hours of work when you factor in like me driving to get this joint, having to list up everything, test it. So, you know, $125 an hour, definitely can't beat that. And yeah, man, hopefully I keep getting lucky, have some more content to roll out like this for you guys. And we are very quickly approaching 100 overall sales on our store. And we've only been active not even 60 days on the platform, so I'm very blessed to say that. I'm thinking about giving you guys a little video, like walking you guys through what this last 2 months has looked like and the ups and downs, something like that. If you guys want to see that, make sure you let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. It's just too easy. Peace, man.